What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you week number 2 of the SDA Latios Alpha Division. We are playing against Warren, and once again, I do not know this man's team name, but that is okay. I'm just gonna lead with I'm just gonna lead with my Samurott and go from there. And good luck and have fun to the opponent. So he's gonna go right out to the Twisted Games. I'm gonna leave Samurott. I mean, I'm just going to go hard into my Golden Go here. Why not? This is why it's here. Okay, there's the knockoff. That's a nice chunk. Very good read by the opponent. I'm gonna fire off the fire off and make it rain on the MUK. He goes ahead and switches out. Here's the MUK, I'm assuming. So yeah, here's MUK. We're gonna bop this thing on the head with a make it rain. We'll do a chunk, but yeah, what are you? Yeah, it's Black Sledge. Okay, cool. It's not EV. Could go Donphan here. If he poisons me with knockoff, I don't really care. Let me see what he does here. There's the knockoff, no poison. Okay, there's the poison. Fantastic. Okay. So the way I approach this, I'm just gonna knock off here. I'm just going to knock off here. And yeah, if he wants to stay in, that's totally fine. But we're gonna knock off these Black Sludge. Now I could go Earthquake, but this is primarily for the Serena. So yeah, let's see what he does. So yeah, let's just go for a knockoff here. Let's see what he does. Because this is actually a disconnect, so we're just replaying the turns. Last time I did get poisoned, this time I did, but it's really not that big a deal. So yeah, we're just gonna play it out. We're gonna get off a nice knockoff here. So yeah, we're gonna knock off that item. We are poisoned though, unfortunately. Do I have rocks on this? I do not have rocks on this. Do I need this thing for anything else? There's no Volcarona. Let me go ahead and Ice Spinner here. So he's gonna take some of this Ice Spinner chip. We do a nice chunk there. Now he could... I did want to weaken this thing just a tiny bit, so we did that. This thing is in range of Samurott. I'm actually gonna Earthquake here. Okay, so down goes Donphan. I didn't want to make the Golden Go play. But we're just gonna go Samurai here, and hopefully we don't miss our Ceaseless Edge. Because we can actually knock this thing out and keep our hazards up. I don't know if he has any other spinners. I don't see any other spinners, so Samurai, if you miss here, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. I'm gonna be highly disappointed in you. So we do land our Ceaseless Edge, down goes Serena, and we have the spikes up on the field for the rest of the game, assuming that nothing else here gets Defog or Rapid Spin, which I don't think any of these Pokemon do, so we should be good to go. And that means if I have to, I can actually sack off Golden Go later. There's the Hawlucha. I don't know what this thing is, but the fact that Donphan is gone is a little bit scary. I'm actually gonna Razor Shell here. I'm just gonna Razor Shell here. Hopefully don't miss. Yeah, this is very good shit for us. Okay, we do have Shadow Sneak on this guy. So let me just go ahead and Aqua Jet. We get a nice chip there. So there's a close combat. Down goes Samurai. So yeah, this game is moving along pretty fast here, so... Okay, so we can't Terra Infernape. He's a Terra Captain in another league. White Herb. Alright, so we're gonna go right into our MUK. And I am Terra Flying on this. Yeah, we're Terra Flying, so we're just gonna Shadow Sneak. He could go into his own MUK, but that's alright. We just want this thing gone. We just want this thing gone. So yeah, that's a giant threat gone, which, you know, we do appreciate. Because my Golden Go being at half, I really didn't have a switch in to this Pokemon, because I'm assuming it probably had Third Drop. So here's Reaping. We are Terra Flying on this. I also could go Blissey, get up my rocks. But this thing also could be sub, right? So let me just Terra. Let me Terra, right? You get Psyshock. Let me just Terra, because what if I get Psyshock or something like that? This thing could be like sub Nasty Plot, sub Calm Mind. So it's in our best interest to kind of stay in here and scout to see what it wants to do. We are AV. Okay, well, I do a nice chunk there. It is cussed out. I am gonna just Shadow Sneak. He could go into his own MUK, but we do have a Spike Up. We do have a Spike Up. I still have Blissey, but I kind of want to keep it somewhat healthy for Garchomp, because I do have Ice Beam. So he's going into a Zack attack here. This thing could have Ice Beam. This thing could have Ice Beam. I'm just gonna go Blissey and get on my rocks. That's the whole point of having Blissey here, to kind of wall Greninja and Volcarona. Now this thing could be a physical set, which is, you know, good on him. He's gonna Terra. He did tell me this thing's electric. He did tell me this thing was electric. Which is a very interesting Terra choice on this. There's the Terra Blast. Are you physical? Oh, it looks like it is physical. Because that did a lot of damage. I do have Thunder Wave on this, but this thing is Terra Electric, so I really can't bother it like that. But at the same time, I could get my rocks. I do want a Seismic Toss here. Oh, it is physical. So we gotta be very careful on this thing. Okay, Paralyze is a good bring, because I can't paralyze this thing. But one thing to know, I am Scarf on Infernape. I do have the Mach Punch. The problem is, yeah, let me S-Toss here again. He make a defense drop? Ooh, it almost knocks me out. Okay, between Shadow Sneak and Mach Punch, we should have knocked this thing out. I don't think you have Water Shuriken. There, yeah. Keeping this thing alive or healthy was the goal here. Because I do have Ice Beam on this for Garchomp. But now, since I don't have Infranip anymore, or Blissey, Garchomp can kinda get out of hand here. So he's Physical Battle Bond. Yeah, this is a tough one here. So let me just go for a Mach Punch, right? Do I have it? I do have Mach Punch. If this thing has Water Shrieking, good on you, my friend. Good on you, my friend. Okay, just switch out. He does go into the Crayola the Muck. So yeah, we're gonna get some decent chip here. That is no damage. He could go for a Poison Jab. He could go for a Poison Jab. Let's just go into Gold. We're not looking too hot right here. Because of the Garchomp. Okay, we do get this play right. Now, I wish I had Recover, but I don't. So with this, we are just going to, we're just gonna make it rain here, right? He could Shadow Sneak for Chip. Oh, he doesn't, so we should be able to take this thing out. So down goes Muck. You love to see it. I'm really worried about losing Garchomp here. Because I don't think I should have let my Blissey go down, but that was a plus. Whatever, Greninja. He could go for a Dragon move here. He could go for a Dragon move, but I'm just gonna go Hard Muck. We are Terra Flying. Because if I get Chip on this guy, I mean, if he goes for a Dragon move here, that's a fantastic read, right? So that's the Earthquake. I do not know what this is. I am gonna Ice Punch. He could Outrage here outright, which is fine. If he outrages, we can probably get off some chip or even kill this thing. There's a Dragon Claw. That is a nice chunk. Okay, we do a nice chunk to this. And we get a nice poison, very nice. So Garchomp is weak as can be, so that's very good for us. We can actually knock it out the next turn by the poison. And I think Infranip should beat Greninja, so we actually dodged the bullet here, but we're just gonna go for a Shadow Sneak here. And down goes Garchomp. And yeah, so we get a lucky poison there. But an eye for an eye, because our Donphan did get poisoned by his Muck. So yeah, we take those. Here is Zack Attack via Greninja. And we're just gonna Shadow Sneak here again. If he doesn't have Water Shuriken, we should be able to win this game. And yeah, man, good game to the opponent. We finally got our first win in SDA. But yeah, well played. And yeah, man, with that being said, Pokemaster is out.